So these moments, these shed moments that you look back, if I said, okay, hey, 2011 at Pennington Field, you guys were in elementary school, running back takes it, spins out of tackle, rushes into the end zone. Who was it? Kyle Hicks. It's immortal. It's just another toss play. But it was immortal. Now, I'm not talking mortality on a second, non-district game, but I am talking about a hurdle that our program hasn't had a chance to get over, which means this is an opportunity for you to accomplish a program win, a program-changing win. And I will tell you that one consistent thing with all of those situations, from Lamar to Duncanville to DeSoto to Trinity and some others, is that the teams that took that field, nobody thought they could do it either. But the teams that took that field in every situation just went out and from the very first kickoff, attacked, relentlessly in pursuit of it. You do the same. You do the same from the very first kickoff with great confidence, with great ferocity, with great focus. Let's go kick that tail, boys. Let's go get it.
Hey, we've been waiting all year for this, bro. Yeah. All year. Hey, bro, we gonna hit him. Yeah. And we gonna hit him. Hey. And we gonna hit him. Yeah. We gonna hit him. Yeah. We gonna hit him again. Yeah. The motors running. Hey. Let's go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Southlake Carroll is a household name and has been in not just Texas, but nationally for many, many years. We were excited about the opportunity. They beat us badly in Southlake a year ago, and coming off a great start against Dallas Skyline, we very much look forward to having a chance to test ourselves against one of the premier high school football programs, certainly in Dallas-Fort Worth, but as I mentioned earlier, the state and the nation.
Southlake, there was so much hype surrounding Southlake. Like the whole week, it just felt, I personally, and our team, I've never practiced that hard before. I've never wanted to win so bad before. It just the whole week leading up to it, nobody's really nervous. We just ready to go. I couldn't sleep at night. I just couldn't think. All I could think about was playing. And it was a whole different atmosphere than any of the games leading up to this point.
We never beat Southlake in the history of our school, or as the near history as Coach Wager's been here. And that was last year we played them for the first time and we didn't perform as we expected to perform. So, this year being a senior, I wanted to make an impact and I wanted to do something that the program has never done. And so going against Southlake, we are, determined to work hard that week and determined to come out and perform at our best and leave it all out on the field.
The beginning of the game was definitely nerve-wracking. Going out there from last year, really, all of us wanted a vengeance. It was one of the biggest weeks we actually prepared for was Southlake. We made sure we got everything down. We spent more time on film. We went all in everything that we did, especially practices.
Southlake was more of an attitude game. We were probably not picked to win. We were underdogs, Southlake is like one of the most premier programs in the country, and we knew if we knocked them off, we'll probably, be talked about. We'll be on the radar, and the atmosphere would be better at the game. So
we knew we had to be disciplined. They were a very disciplined team all across, defense, offensively.
Their defense was pretty solid. Their linebackers downhill real fast, but I felt like our offense just completely clicked that game. We knew what we were doing. We knew what we went out there for.
I remember the juices were high, the high-intensity game. Both crowds are crazy. It's the livest I've ever seen our stands before. I remember it was a lot of big plays, an onslaught of big plays.
They were a quarterfinalist team this year, and we're having a difficult time stopping them, and they're having a difficult time stopping us. And we actually went into the half down a touchdown against a really, really good team who runs the ball extremely well, and that's not a great combination to come out of there with a victory.
We deserve nothing. We get what we earn. What we earn. 27-22 ball game right now. Or you come off the field, you eliminate the ridiculousness that we just did this play in the first half, and you let them have it with no excuses. Every single snap, let them have it. Do your job. Take a breath. Do it again.
watched our coaching staff and our players really locked in and make some great halftime adjustments. What I was most proud of was the way that they were communicating with one another. Older players helping to coach younger players, eyes locked in, very attentive. No earth-shattering adjustments, but making sure that those adjustments that are made were not only heard, but understood and acknowledged as well.
We had to change our mindset. We had a whole nother level of energy coming out in defense. We got together and we started making stops, and we allowed our offense to put more points on the board. It was a big game for us because, you know, a lot of people thought one thing and we thought another.
Defense really did their job and stepped up in the second half and shut them down. They only had a touchdown in the second half, and, you know, defense came clutch all year, and offense did our job. And our offensive line did a great job of wearing down the Southlake defensive line. So we were able to run the ball on them.
And defense came back second half and just completely shut them down, and we all were on the same page, and we knew what we wanted, and we took what we want.
They're hot. We got a chance to put this thing away. So get down there and make a play. Let's go. Can't be blocked. Won't be blocked. People money to go to your own summer strength and conditioning camp because your coaches aren't willing to do it. This is what family's all about. Yeah!
For me personally, I had to guard one of their best receivers, and coaches were telling me all week that, yeah, he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that, and it was basically just a mentality. We came into that game with a dog mentality, and at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's what we came. That's what we playing.
Hey, don't let them tempo us and I'll stop being set. We're going fast now, okay? Get lined up, take a deep breath, get the call, and let's go, okay? All right? Hey, we got Arrow 118 coming forward. Arrow 118 coming forward. Hey, keep playing.
Hey, we're going to go Roger. 7 mid, okay? They're probably going to out of this formation. They've been shifting to even, so it's going to be, we'll flash it, we'll make sure they're in even. It's going to be the defensive tackle.
And again, I think to a credit of our summer strength and conditioning program and the investment that's made all year long here, watch us pull away and beat a really, really good Southlake Carroll team 50-33. It was our first time ever to knock off the Carroll Dragons, to do it at home, and to do it in what was just an absolutely beautiful night. Was a signature win for the class of 18 and certainly a signature win for the Martin Warrior football program.
It was something bigger than just us playing in that game. It was putting a name on the city, it was putting a name on our school, and it was defending our side of Arlington and being able to put ourselves on the map. So, you know, coming into Southlake, it was a lot of studying, it was a lot of hard practices, it was a lot of grueling workouts, and it was a lot of focus into each other, into the team, and into the game plan. And just being able to play in that game and come home with a victory was just amazing with the team and for the city.
A hectic crowd, right? We'll have a hectic crowd next week. Share it with your student section. Go, 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 go.
So it ended up being a great win for us. I was very proud of that win because, you know, Southlake is like a rival, arch nemesis to me. So I was very proud of that game. That was a marquee win for us and, you know, something that I'll remember 10 years down the road.